Mike Milbury's favorite playoff traditions is the playoff beard, but in recent years it has taken on a life of its own.
Hi there, everyone. Dave Briggs out to Sacramento for today's final stage from the Amgen Tour of California in just a bit. But first, the third-ranked golfer on the planet, Rory McIlroy, has 19 wins worldwide.
Walking out of the shark's mouth with one of the great guitarists of all time. Metallica frontman James Hetfield will rock out the national anthem.
Welcome to NASCAR America. Dave Briggs alongside Parker Kligerman. A very exciting week around here as we pick up NASCAR coverage for the next 5 months. We are headed to overtime. Second game of the night headed to OT and 13th of this postseason. Welcome into the Subway overtime intermission report. His net worth is reported at $72 million,
more.
which is hard to fathom.
More money.
$72 million?
This is a guy
More
who's
money.
made $450 million over his career in endorsements and salary.
Yep.
How's he worth $72 million?
I think we've probably been grasping at straws a little bit to find anything Matt Murray's done wrong this postseason, but Busch's job got a little bit easier after what happened here in Game 3.
Patrick Marleau, 36 years old. How's he get by two of the best defensemen in the game, Yossi and Weber, to score the first?
How's he so fast at 36 years old?
Blind test.
Okay.
How long does it take you to identify the underinflated football? It better not take you more than 5 seconds.
This is the underinflated football.
This is the over one, I can tell, without touching the other.
She didn't even need to hold it.
4 months ago, Justin Schultz here in Edmonton, the playoffs, probably a pipe dream. Couple of weeks ago, you're a healthy scratch in these playoffs. Then Trevor Daley's hurt. How do you continue to prepare for the moment when suddenly you're thrust into the spotlight in the Stanley Cup final?
Rarely does Fenway Park play host to two teams that insist their opposition is also their inspiration. But one thing the first responders and wounded warriors agree on is just how special playing at America's most beloved ballpark is. Good to see you, my friend, and congratulations. We, of course, have to take you back to 1 year ago following that crash, and Dr. Timothy Pullman saying, quote, "He lost your pulse." So to hop out of that car on Sunday as the pole sitter for the 100th Indy 500, see mom and dad there, what was that feeling like?
It was surreal.
I know of a couple that has a better trophy case than these two. I'm coming over because we've got two-time world champion, gold medalist Kristi Yamaguchi in the 1992 Olympics, and that's where she met her husband. He's a two-time Olympian and a Stanley Cup champ, Brett Hedican. Thanks for being here, guys. Now, gold medal, Stanley Cup ring, what holds position A in the trophy case or the mantle?
Well, the Stanley Cup is kind of on the top shelf.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to our NBC Sports Studios. I'm Dave Briggs, joined by former Georgetown Hoya Ron Thompson. For those of you that did not brave the Black Friday sales, it was a busy day in college hoops. We start with the battle for Atlantis championship. Even as Tony is finishing up his career as crew chief, Mike Bugarevich is just getting started. This is his first season as a crew chief at any level, and Bugarevich is 34 years old, 11 years younger than Stewart. Yesterday, he spoke with Jim Noble in Victory Lane.
Here with me is NBC Sports anchor Dave Briggs. Hey, Dave, good to see you
Great
again.
to see you.
Yeah.
Tiffany's made every Super Bowl trophy dating back to 1967 when it was called the World Football Championship Trophy, renamed the Lombardi Trophy in 1970. Sandy, tough weekend it was. If you're a Dalton owner, you're probably out, but if you own Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan, whomever else, are you starting A.J. McCarron this week?
You won 3 Stanley Cups with 3 teams in 3 decades. But what did it mean, Mark, to deliver these fans and this franchise their first?
Well, there's nothing better. I mean, it was my second year in the NHL.
You went on to play in Philadelphia. You went on to play in Boston, 2 hockey-crazed markets. But you call this your first love. Are you ever taken aback by the love these folks have for you?
I don't know. It's tough to realize, you know.
This may be a Penguins town, but the Charlestown Chiefs might be their second favorite team.
Yeah, it might be their second favorite.
It might be their second favorite team.
We've got a guest picker today. Andy Reid is with us, guys. What do you think of the decision?
I feel more like the construction worker from the Village People.
He
I
just
couldn't
lost
grow a
about 100
mustache.
pounds. You're looking trim, Andy.
Yeah, it was a lean Thanksgiving. I only had white meat.
And the 3 of us equal to about the 3 fans still here behind us. It's about midnight on the East Coast, so we're digging deep, boys.
Let's talk Paul Martin. 2 assists on the scorecard, but his biggest play might have been borrowing a baseball term and tagging up. What are we not seeing on the score sheet that he is doing tonight?
Just all-around hockey sense. He's showing exactly why he's a perfect defensive partner.
You mentioned the Bull swag. Bull swag is up, as you said, 11%. There's good stuff. You guys can't get paid yet to play football, but they get paid essentially to go to a bowl game. My favorite, though, Joe, is Fatheads go to the Quick Lane Bowl poll participants. I thought big heads. Who has a bigger head than you, Joe?
Nobody. I
so
have
I
one
brought
of those.
custom fat heads.
Is there any chance Denny Hamlin allowed Tony Stewart to win this race, DJ?
No, zero.
And with that, we close the book on the conspiracy theories and talk about the impact of this win, Jeff Burton. If I'd have told you there were 10 favorites to win this race a week ago, would Tony Stewart have been one of them?